Say hi. Hi, YouTube family. So I feel like we should have a little chat about proper nutrition, especially when it comes to a raw vegan diet. So this will be nutrition according to Jocelyn. All right, you guys, let's have this little chat. So it's been on my mind recently with Rawvana and Elise, Raw Alignment, who have recently come out and said that they are no longer vegan and that they have all these medical problems, and because they have these medical problems, they have to go to eating animal products again. And so, you know, in any diet that you do, you need to do your research and you need to make sure you're getting your nutrition. You know, it's kind of like a no-brainer. And these two girls are very young and inexperienced, and it's very sad because, you know, so many people, young, impressionable girls, follow them and think that whatever they do, they should do because, you know, they're cute and skinny and darling and look like they're living the life, so therefore I should do it. Like, I should water fast and I should juice fast and all these things because it's going to give me what I want. And that is just, it's very dangerous. And I would just recommend to all, like, do your research. Don't just jump into something without looking into it and like making a plan and being educated on the subject. You know, like, you can't just go into raw vegan and just eat fruit and expect to have shining health. You know what I mean? You really need to look and make sure that you're getting like your calcium, your iron, your zinc, your protein, especially lysine, your omega-3s. Like, you really have to make sure you're getting all your nutrition, because if you have gaps in your nutrition, you will have problems manifest themselves eventually. Like, maybe not right away, but eventually. So it's really just super important that you guys just educate yourselves, do your research before you just jump into something. This is one of the things where I'm like, I'm actually glad that I am older, because, you know, I first started the raw vegan diet 10 years ago. And so like I haven't been raw vegan the whole time, no, but I've had like lots of learning and adjustments and things that I'm finally to a point where I'm like, okay, like I figured out, like, for me, how to do a balanced raw vegan diet, you know, like, so I created my recipe book, you guys, and in my recipe book, like, it is all balanced. Like, I make sure that in the meal plan and in the recipes each day that you are getting like all your protein, including lysine, that you're getting your omega-3s, that you're getting all your nutrition. Like, really the only supplement you need to take is B12, which all vegans need to take. So this is where experience came into play, because I knew that you need those things. And so that's why I created a recipe book that was extremely nutritionally balanced. So let me just show you like an example, like what does a healthy, balanced, raw vegan diet look like, where you can get all your nutrition and thrive and not have like some serious medical issues come up. At least in my case, it hasn't happened. So let me show you kind of what a day would look like. All right, so if you guys didn't know, I created a lifestyle trainer for raw vegan. I'm also creating one for regular vegan as well, but in here I have meal plans, okay? So a typical meal plan, so we'll just go with this Monday one here. So we have a smoothie for breakfast, and in this smoothie we have like almond milk, protein powder, flax seeds, kale, banana, pineapple, strawberries, and additional water if you need. So there would be a breakfast. And I'll show you in Chronometer in just a minute. And then lunch, I also have another smoothie here, just for ease. A lot of times it's easier to do 2 smoothies. Is it best to do smoothies all the time? I don't know, I just make it easy. So in this smoothie, you have coconut water, protein powder, hemp seeds, spinach, banana, mango, and additional water. And then for dinner, we have some zoodles with a marinara sauce, some mushrooms, and some pumpkin seeds. So lots of nutrition in this dinner. You've got your romaine lettuce, zucchini, mushrooms, raw pumpkin seeds, tomatoes, lemon, garlic, onion, celery, dates, dehydrated tomatoes, other seasonings, plus your zucchini. So let's go into Chronometer over here and see what this looks like for your nutrition. So if you look up here, I have, because when I created the book, I put everything into Chronometer. All right, so there's our 3 recipes. Breakfast had about 77 calories. Lunch had about 600 calories, and dinner has about 550 calories. So your daily total for calories is 1,734 calories, 69% from carbs, 16 from fat, 15 from protein. So that's kind of just the general targets I like to hit. I like to hit 70, 15, 15. You can see that for protein, I got plenty of protein, 75.5 grams of protein for the day, and 32 grams of fat. So let's look at our nutritional targets here. So when we look at our vitamins, so we're getting all of our vitamins here except for B12, which is standard for any vegan diet, okay? So you do have to supplement your B12. And then you come down to your minerals, and we've got all of our minerals except for iodine. Now, if you used iodized salt, that would take care of your iodine, or just taking a multivitamin, which in my recipe in here, I did not put any salt in the recipes, and that's why it's showing 0, and your sodium is fairly low. So just by simply adding salt, you've got that taken care of. Also, I do take a multivitamin, so I'm not worried about iodine, but that's just another way to do it. So when you come over here to your omega-3s and your omega-6s, so we're right here. So we have 4.9 grams of omega-3 and 6.8 of omega-6. I like to make sure that the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 is 2 to 1 or less, because that is just optimal for like inflammation and all those different things. And so this is about 1.4 to 1. So that is a great ratio. And then you come down here to your amino acids. All right. So you've got 75 grams of protein, and on your lysine, you want to have at least 2.2 grams, and we're at 3.9 here. So you've got all your amino acids filled, you've got your nutrition, you've got a good amount of calories. A lot of times you can hit a lot of your targets if you eat like 3,000 calories of fruit, but I don't want to eat 3,000 calories of fruit. I want to be balanced and have my nutrition. So that's why we're at, just over 1,700 calories, and we've got all of our nutrition. So this is just one example of how you can eat a raw vegan diet and have it balanced and still have great health. Okay, and that being said, so yes, that is what a good balanced raw vegan diet can look like. Is it the only way to do it? No. Do I feel like raw vegan is like the only way to eat healthy? No, like there are lots of healthy ways to eat. I created this recipe book to help those of you who want to try raw vegan to try it in a healthy, balanced way instead of just eating fruit all day, because that's just not really sustainable. Do I consider myself to eat fully raw all the time? No, because as you can see in these recipes, I use things like store-bought almond milk and store-bought coconut water and protein powder. Are those things technically raw? Probably not. Do I care? No, because I am not orthorexic about it. I think when people go orthorexic and they just feel like they have to be super clean and super pure and super, just to the line strict, like bad things happen. I think that you need to have balance in all things, make it work for you. Like I even eat peanut butter, and guess what? I do occasionally eat like some steamed broccoli and some baked potatoes, because it still has good nutrients for you. And beans, like cooked beans. Hello, like I'll throw some lentils on a salad now and then. I feel best when I eat mostly raw food. So that's what I do. And I make it work for me, and I make sure I have the nutrition I need. So I think that's the main takeaway from all of this is, like, don't assume that a diet is bad because certain people who are really popular tried it incorrectly and claim they have medical problems from it. You got to keep in mind, these people did like super long water fast, juice fast, ate super low calories, like you've got to be sensible. You got to be sensible. So I just want to put that out there, you guys. And you guys can check out my recipe book. I'm going to put a link down below. You guys, it's free. I already paid for the recipe book for you. I just asked that you cover the cost of shipping and handling. And it's a full week of healthy, balanced, raw vegan meals. And I also give you guys the meal plan. I give you guys the grocery list. And I make sure I use ingredients that are not like super expensive or hard to find. Like, it's a really sensible diet, you guys. And I also give you some 3 bonus ebooks to go with it. So go ahead and check it out. Click the link down below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.